Hey YouTube, coming to you from an undisclosed location full of orange paint, waiting for spring. The task at hand today, we're on a Allis Chalmers HD20. This is the gauge panel I reworked. The task at hand today is to see if this thing will start. Here's a side shot of the engine. That is a full flow fuel filter set up off of a later engine. This engine had bypass filters. I decided to put that on there because I do plan on using it. As you can see, everything's pretty dirty. It sat for about 15 years before I got it outside. And this is probably the first time it's been inside in who knows how long. We'll walk around the front here. This does have a Garwood cable blade. Here's a view of the other side. This right here is the blower and the air intake. As you can see, those exhaust ports are severely oily. I didn't mention this, but this is a 6110 Detroit diesel 2-stroke. The issue was when I got this thing, it was winter time, and basically started it and ran it long enough to pull it into this shed to give it some TLC. But it was puking oil out of the exhaust everywhere. These parts here are somewhat clean because I rebuilt the blower and put all new seals in it. But you can see here the blackness on the track and this support for the blade here just totally bathed in oil. So I do have this thing filled up with fresh oil and filters, and I did crank it a bit just to bring up oil pressure, but it has not been started. So that was my goal for today. So we'll see how this goes. And I apologize if it gets really loud. You may not be able to hear anything. The microphone might cut out. We'll see what happens. Hopefully the starter is going to cooperate. Well, there it popped off, but I still don't have any fuel pressure showing on the gauge yet, so let's see if we can get her to go again. As you can see, plenty of smoke from the long slumber. We're going to try this again here. Okay, made quite a cloud, but as you can see, it is going to run. And it looks like we're not blowing oil out all over like we were previously, so we'll call that a win. Till next time, I get this thing out, we'll do a proper walk around. We'll see you then.